is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Hello and welcome to your Tuesday. How you doing, Jack?
I'm good, Swanee. Just got off the plane from Sydney. It's nice to be back IRL with you.
You're such a jet setter.
It's been a busy 4 days.
Straight from the airport. Out of 10, how was your Logie's journey?
I'd say 11 out of 10.
Great.
It was really fun.
Did you know that the maximum is 10?
I know, but I just like to go that extra mile.
It's when you say 11 out of 10 that I go, oh, that's right, you're 14. I received a wonderful gift in the mail, and I don't know if I've introduced you. Have I talked about my pile of optimism or my stack of optimism?
No, run me through it.
So I don't have any time to do anything, let alone read, and that is one of my.
Sorry for your life.
It's one of my favourite things to do. Read.
Yeah.
But instead of reading, I just have a pile of books that if I did have time, I would like to read, and I call it the pile of optimism, and it sits next to my bed, and it gives me joy just looking at it and imagining that I had the time to really get into those stories.
Also, a great little feature in your room. Like, the aesthetic of that is gorgeous.
Yes, I know. That's what you like. Yeah. But I actually know how to read. I'm quite literate. Anyway, I got sent a book. What a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
It's called The Burrow by Melanie Cheng. And the reason this is going to go to the top of the pile of optimism is because one of my queens, my literary queens, Helen Garner, has given the statement for the front, and she says, how rare this delicacy, this calm, sweet, desolated wisdom. Imagine how much I'd love it if I could read it.
I was going to say that's as much reading as you'll do.
And there's a bunny on the front.
Your current obsession.
Yes.
Hey, after 3 o'clock, we'll be playing Chrissy's Bali Beats. If you missed that yesterday, we'll be giving away a trip to Bali. Mm-hmm. Make sure you've registered via the Nova Player app. But next, we're going through our to-do lists in To-Do List Tuesday.
Oh, my God. If you thought the pile of optimism was bad.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Speaking of loving it and hating it at the same time, it's Tuesday. And you hate my to-do list, and I love yours.
To-do List Tuesday.
I mean, this is where you and I, the gulf in our lives is never more apparent. Me, busy working mum with 3 kids.
Yeah.
See, I said free then.
You said a what?
Free instead of 3.
Kids.
Of working busy mum with 3 kids.
Who loves wine time on a Friday night.
Thank God I don't, because I would not cope, even less than I am. So this is where we compare our to-do lists.
Yes.
Mine, first up this morning, had to drop Murphy at the hairdresser. That is what was in my diary. I do believe other people call it the groomers, but my dog apparently goes to a hairdresser.
Murphy's bougie like that.
Drop Murphy at the hairdresser, and much to his horror, he's had to spend the whole day there. And
Really?
Tomorrow on my to-do list will be drop Murphy at the therapist, because he really doesn't like being away from home for that long.
Well, did he pick up like nits or something or fleas at the pound? Is that why he had to have a full day pampering?
No, he didn't. He was barely at the pound. God love him. The next thing on my to-do list, and this is happening later tonight, pull stuff from front path onto street for hard rubbish collection tomorrow morning.
Wow.
I have collected up a storm, Jack. I think it's the last lot. It's been 2 years of just getting rid of stuff.
The decluttering is nearly done.
And I think this is it. I've got to the stage where I'm wandering around, like looking in the garage going, well, there's a big tub of basketballs. We need that. There's, like a bag of sarongs. We need that. And then everything is sarong. Speaking of, Bali trip, your chance before 4.
Yes.
The next thing I need to do is make bagel seasoning in brackets. Put garlic granules and onion flakes in new containers.
Look how excited that makes you.
Oh, I am dreaming of it. I've got them all in bags because my son Kit makes his own delicious bagel seasoning that goes on scrambled eggs and with chili and avocado and on salmon rice bowls. It's delicious.
Sick.
And we're nearly out, so I've bought all the ingredients and special containers to house the extraneous onion flakes and garlic granules.
How many containers are in your home?
I mean, that's like those competitions at school where you have the jar of jelly beans and you've got to guess. It's somewhere between 1,600 and 2,500.
Right.
I couldn't count them. Actually, I will. I'm going to count them tonight.
Do it.
Do I have the time? Yes, I'm going to
Make
count
the
them.
time.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
All right, what's on your to-do list? Sorry, did that make you want to
Oh,
end
absolutely. I nearly hit play on Benson Boone. But I've got two things.
Yeah.
Shoot ASK content.
What's that?
I got gifted a beautiful leather bag and I need to shoot some content for Instagram of it.
Oh, my God.
And I need to get a friend to help me do it. So I've got to organise that.
Do you want me to? And then the sort of, the commentary will be, you look like a big suck. Something like that?
Yeah, sure. Done. You can write the caption.
Would it kill you to smile, darling? Something like that.
Would it kill you to pay for something? And then the second thing and the last thing on my to-do list is call the Baxter Inn.
What? There's only two things.
Only two things. And this one, the Baxter Inn is a bar in Sydney. And last night I was there and I went straight from the studio to the bar to meet some friends. And then I left my Nova work laptop there when I left.
Oh, were you drunk yesterday?
No, I just had a couple of drinks after the show.
Who were you with?
Pangy and Dino.
Oh,
our
you were
friends.
definitely drunk. Joking?
But I left my laptop there. So now I think I'm going to have to kindly ask our friend Sarah at work to maybe collect it. And
Did you
fly it down.
Did you delete all the nudes I've sent you over the years? I hope so.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
At Priceline Pharmacy, you can simplify your online shopping experience with Click and Collect. Order online, select Click and Collect, and within 2 trading hours, your items will be ready for pickup at your local Priceline. It's that easy.
Head to priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Hey, Jack, a little serving suggestion here for you. I know you like a certain song for when you're flying home in a plane and you imagine that you're on a film clip. What about that one? Home, Good Neighbours.
True. It's like, what's one that I have done before? Oh, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Oh, you've done that one?
Yeah, I've used that one
Just
before.
with a single solitary tear.
Yeah, glasses on, looking over the awful turbulence that I'm flying through.
What a shame you don't have an official videographer. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova, thanks to Priceline Pharmacy. I'm asking you, I used to do this and now I do that.
Yeah.
Off an article and also a story about a friend of mine. I found an article where this guy quit his job. He used to work in transport in the office, right? Which I imagine. I mean, look, I'm sure that office jobs suit some people, particularly in some industries.
Yes, and they're so crucial and important into
Absolutely.
society.
And I could work in the office here at Nova because, there's a vibe of something happening.
Correct.
But I feel like my personality would not go down well, in a transport office.
No, I wouldn't recommend that for you.
Where we're just like checking in trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be fired for being an idiot.
Printing shipping slips and docking slips and stuff.
That's it, exactly. And going into the cleaning cupboard and making glasses out of, felt.
Yeah.
And I'd be fired because I'm an idiot. Anyway, this guy was not fired, but he was feeling a bit, maybe there's something more. But it was a high-paying, pressure job. And he threw it all in and now he mows lawns and he's making double the money that he used to make.
What a king. I love this.
His name is Glenn. His wife is called Leonie and she also works with him. Glenn and Leonie are bloody living the dream.
Where do they live, in Mackay?
That is a good question. In Sydney, out of Sydney. They're New South Welshmen.
I got it.
But Glenn and Leonie have he's thrown in the tie for the little ruggers. I'm imagining.
Yeah.
God, they've got good legs, lawnmower
They
people.
do, and that sock tan that my dad always has.
And he's working his own hours and
Yeah.
he's outside and he's making more money than he ever did at his fancy office job.
And I often think people that work outdoors like that, since we had, was it Miff Warhurst on? Remember she did that ABC science vibed show?
Yes.
And I learnt about forest therapy from it.
Oh my
so now
God.
whenever I'm outside walking around a tree, I really try to double inhale to try and get some of that good.
Oh, do you have a soundtrack that you like to... I'm thinking maybe like Orinoco Flow.
Natasha Bedingfield unwritten. 13, 24, 10 though, we are asking the question, I used to do this and now I do that. A career change.
My friend Paul completely changed up his life. You will not believe what he used to do and what he does now. Totally different.
We'll take your calls after Chapel Roan.
My new fave.
I know, we need to talk about her before the show
I'm
ends.
scared of her. She's terrifying.
She is scary.
Terrifying.
It's fine. It's
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I used to do this and now I do that based on a guy that swapped his very busy, high-pressure transport industry office job to mow lawns.
I have a question for you. If
Yeah.
you had to make a drastic career change and radio shut down, TV shut down, what do you think you'd do?
A real estate agent.
Really?
I'd be a real estate agent or just a writer,
Okay.
like just at home with a computer writing.
With Taylor Swift on in the background. Writing, yeah.
Absolutely. My friend Paul used to run a very busy and successful and profitable plumbing business, right? That's a
Yeah.
lot of work. Threw it all in. Now he makes toasted sandwiches.
Stop.
Oh, no.
Like for his own business? Did he start a shop or
Yes.
cafe up?
He started a shop and then he started another shop.
How cool.
Holy toast if you want to go and visit. So
Well,
isn't that a great shift?
That's a great story.
He's so wildly happy. Secretly, I think he's doing both still. Workaholic. But Sparky to toasted sandwiches is a great pivot. Loretta, what did you used to do and what do you do now?
Good afternoon. This is a while ago, but I used to work as a receptionist for a medical specialist, and I ended up doing a beautician nail tech course, moved to Italy, and opened up a business over there.
What? You opened a bit. What are you doing back here? Are you crazy?
Well, I met my partner the first day I got there, and the rest is history. We're all back here, and there you go.
And was he Australian?
No, he's Italian.
And you all came here. You're crazy. You should have gone and taken a castle just out of Rome.
Well, we stayed there for 7 years, and then we came back.
Where- How wonderful.
Whereabouts in Italy, Loretta, was your salon?
About half hour out of Rome.
Wow.
Oh my God! What place? What place? Because I've been to Europe now, Loretta. I might even know it. What town?
It's a town called Frosinone, and it was my salon was in a hairdressing salon, so we used to collaborate together.
Loretta, you lived the dream.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Loretta. Let's go to Tabitha. Tell us about your career change.
Hi, I used to work in pharmacy for 16 years, and then I've changed to a school canteen.
Oh my God! Which is better?
I prefer the school canteen. I work at my kids' school, so I see them every day.
Oh, that's good.
That's cute.
That reminds me, Tabitha, Jack just asked me what I would do if I would be a pharmacist. I'd forgotten. I dream of that.
So you can write your own prescriptions.
No,
and take
everybody says
prescriptions.
that. Everybody says that, but I just think it's very interesting. You get to wear that natty high collar outfit, and
I think you'd be a good school canteen lady too.
I would be.
You know how we were talking about lollipop men and how you remember them? I remember my primary school canteen lady.
What was her name?
Mandy Biggins.
Mandy Biggins.
Mandy was a vibe. Like, they stick with you, those people. Good work, Tabitha. Priceline Pharmacy voucher for
That
you.
is a great shift. Hello, Ty.
Hi.
Hi, we're talking about what you used to do and what you do now. Is yours a big 180 pivot?
I used to always be a manager, like a bar manager, retail manager, and then I decided to do something less stressful, and I'm now a sole. Sorry, I now have my own business as a cleaner.
Oh
Sole
my
trader. Sorry.
God. You are an angel that walks the earth for
You
many
are.
people. Have you been granted the gift at birth of being able to clean?
I actually enjoy it,
Yeah.
but drives my kids crazy because I'm rather pedantic. But I choose my own hours, my days, very flexible, pick my clients whether I do want to clean for them or not.
I mean, you're living the dream and you're granting dreams, Ty. Good on you.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Ty. Let's finish with Anna.
Hello, Anna.
Hello, guys. How you going?
Hi. What did
Good.
you used to do and what do you do now?
Well, I used to run hotels and clubs, which I used to work up to 70 hours a
I was
week.
going to say, that is a huge job.
It's a huge, very exhausting, very tireless job. And now I work in construction and I operate heavy machinery. And I wear high vis every day.
And what's better, running those heavy staff members or running heavy machinery?
Oh, machinery all the way. I love it. The best decision.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
She really is having a moment, isn't she? And of course, I speak of Charlie XCX,
The Queen.
the brat summer
She
lady.
is a brat.
Everyone's talking about her. And once Kim Kardashian has put you as the face of her Skims, I mean, it's all over.
Goals.
It is the ultimate seal of approval, is it not?
And also a fantastic campaign shoot.
Yeah, well, that is exactly what has happened to Charlie XCX. She is the face of Kim Kardashian's Skims campaign. She's in the rain. She's hoiking down her Skims undies, which look like old school Y fronts.
What are that? What's that? What are they
So
called?
the old school, like Y fronts are those kind of sort of 1950s man's underpants, you know, with the Y at the front where you can whip
can
your
get
doodle out.
Yeah, get it
They're
out.
called Y fronts. And I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying it's very on point.
It's just what they look like. Yeah, I get it.
It absolutely is. And Pedestrian TV has not only published the photographs of the campaign, which is gorgeous, they have put a cheeky little caption on it. The Skims campaign negates the need to guess the colour of Charlie XCX's underwear, which is, of course, a reference to the duet with her and Billie Eilish.
Don't have to guess the color of your underwear. Already know what
You've got going on down there.
Yeah.
it's the lacy black pair with the little bows.
Something about Spain.
Ones I picked out for you.
Tokyo.
In Tokyo, right. I picked up in Tokyo. I thought it was Spain, but it was Tokyo. Of course, these are not black and lacy. They're more like Y fronts, but they are definitely see-through when wet.
Apparently, Skims are properly good. Like, it's the quality and comfortability of them is 10 out
I
of 10.
feel like I have worn Skims, like a TV department bought them for me.
For a shoot.
Yeah, and they were fabulous.
I remember you coming in the next day and telling us that.
They looked like the tiniest little things you've ever seen. It looks like something you'd buy for your 1-year-old baby. But you can get it in there.
Love it.
You can get a giant old ass in there, don't you worry. Now, my latest obsession / terror is Chapel Roan. Now, this song, it's a work of art.
It's incredible.
A couple of things come to mind. I would like to hear Kate Miller-Heidke, new to The Voice, sing it.
Yes.
Could you organise that for me, please, Jack?
I know. I sat next to her at the Logies. I can DM.
Why didn't you mention it to her? She would absolutely own this.
You weren't obsessed yet. I only found out about this new obsession yesterday,
That
Swanee.
is true. That is true. And also, she's terrifying. She's very newly famous, and that does things to people.
Yes.
She's taken to TikTok, and this is her current bee in her bonnet.
If you saw a random woman on the street, would you yell at her from the car window? Would you harass her in public? Would you go up to a random lady and say, "Can I get a photo with you?" And she's like, "No, what the and then you get mad at this random lady?
By her own admission, her entire life has changed in the last 8 weeks.
Yes.
I'm going to push that out to about 12 weeks.
Yeah.
3 months ago, she could do whatever she wanted, and it is a massive bombshell when you can't do that anymore, and it takes a long time to get your head around it.
It's a big adjustment.
What else did she have to say?
I don't care that it's normal. I don't care that this crazy type of behavior comes along with the job, the career field I've chosen. That does not make it okay. That doesn't make it normal. It doesn't mean I want it. It doesn't mean that I like it. I don't want whatever the you think you're supposed to be entitled to whenever you see a celebrity. I don't give a if you think it's selfish of me to say no for a photo or for your time or for a hug.
She's so angry, and I think what people don't realise is when you get suddenly famous like she has, it is a kind of trauma. And I know that sounds so bizarre.
I get it.
It is a kind of trauma, and you need to deal with it in your own way.
As someone that's dealt with it for 20 years, though, Swanee, do you think that current stance she has will change? Like, do you think she'll realise that, unfortunately, that's just the way it is, babe? It's not going to change.
Not only do I think it will change for her, it is scientifically proven that there are 4 stages. First of all is love or hate of it.
Yep.
She obviously hates it. Then there is an addiction to it that comes. Then there is an acceptance that is the way it is. And then the best part, adaptation.
Okay.
You adapt your life to work it all out. She's just new to this. She'll get over it.
She'll be right.
Yeah.
Good luck, babe.
This This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show. Hello, Jack.
Afternoon, Swanee.
Now, did you know that I belong to a category of purchasers, buyers, consumers called early adapters?
And what are you an early adapter
It means
of?
that if something new comes on the market, I'm on it.
For anything?
I've got no fear. I'm excited and I will try things straight up.
Okay.
Something has arrived.
Yes.
To the Nova Studios. It is Coca-Cola with Oreo.
And it's
together.
Coca-Cola Zero with Oreo, not just normal Coke.
Coca-Cola Zero with Oreo. And apparently those two are besties and you and I are besties.
And
so apparently fizzy cookie flavoured. Are you ready?
It low-key sounds awful, but
I mean,
anyway.
I like an Oreo and I obviously love Coke.
We're just Diet Coke kings and queens, though. All right, let's try.
Just smells like a Coke. Oh my God, it's delicious. It's like creamy soda.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Yes!
That's actually yum.
Oh my God.
I'm shocked that that's good.
I'm so shocked too.
We were just saying, though, in the news how we've both had 2 coffees today and we're already shaking and buzzing.
I am shaking like a nervous chihuahua, but that is delicious.
Yum. Well done, Coke.
Yum. And the can is so chic.
It is. I love it.
It'd look so good on takeoff for you when you're listening to Frank Ocean.
Correct.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's give away this bum bag, shall we?
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Was it only yesterday we met those 2 gorgeous women that I am going to meet for a rendezvous and hand over the bum bags? How are we going with that, Tom? Is it almost done? I'm dying to meet them. It was Michelle and Lou.
Michelle's got back to me to confirm a time. I'm still waiting on Cindy.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
I know.
I'm so excited.
And I think they're going to get married. I just have this vibe. They're going to fall in love. Swanee's going to officiate their wedding. We're all going to wear bum bags.
Well, they'll at least swap building materials, all right? But we have 2 new players today. Hello, Rhiannon.
Hello.
And hello to you, Bryson.
Hello.
Oh, Bryson's a fancy name.
Thank you.
Very nice. You named after anyone?
No, I think it was just a split decision from my parents.
I love it. Just a split decision. Bryson!
Exactly.
All right, guys, your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with a money can't buy Chrissy Swan Show bum bag. By the way, not one single person names a baby in a split decision.
No.
Why? There's no way. There's books and highlighting. And
There's 9 months of boredom and thinking about it.
9 months. Question number 1. Donald Trump has posted fake AI images of which pop star to endorse his presidential campaign?
Rhiannon.
Biggest pop star in the world. Yes, Rhiannon?
Taylor Swift.
It is, of course, Taylor Swift. Are you a Swiftie?
Yes.
Yes, that is the right answer.
Did you hear that awful song Chrissy tried to push upon us yesterday, Rhiannon?
Would have, could have, should have from the Midnights album. So good.
Do you like it, Rhiannon?
I do. I love all her new music. It's very different.
Rhiannon,
Different to her older stuff.
if you win, I'm going to slip in a little bit of Swiftie merch into your bum bag. I've got some still here at work.
Question number 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Which bird is known for its ability to mimic human speech?
A parrot. Oh, Rhiannon, parrot.
Yes, Rhiannon, it is a parrot. That's 2.
Question number 3 for the win, Rhiannon.
Oh, God, it reminds me of a great story I knew that a friend of mine
Tell me in the songs.
had a cockatoo. No, I want to tell Rhiannon and Bryson. My friend had a cockatoo that just arrived at his house. He was a very well-to-do, fancy guy. But he lived in a suburb that was near not a very fancy suburb. And the cockatoo had come in from the yuckish suburb into the nice
They're
one.
very talented birds.
Yes, and then it would entertain them. And then one night there was a fancy dinner party and the cockatoo was just swearing at everyone.
Oh, I love
saying,
that.
Get the out, get the bag. It was unbelievable.
Alrighty, for the win, Rhiannon, question number 3.
Carpaccio is an Italian appetizer of thinly sliced what? Carpaccio.
Repeat the question. I didn't carpaccio.
Carpaccio.
Thinly sliced. I don't know.
Bryson?
Yes, Bryson?
Is it ham?
No, it's not ham. I can't accept
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
It's meat, raw meat.
So yummy.
that's close enough.
Well,
We make the rules,
really,
bro.
ham is like, a small good.
All right, question number 4.
Whereabouts did Larry Emder tattoo the initials of this year's other Gold Logie nominees?
Bryson?
Where?
Was it his upper arm?
No. Rhiannon for the win?
Thigh?
No, it was on his butt.
I just remembered Pang and I called Larry Emder last night.
You told me you weren't drunk.
I mean, we
Oh my God, you've got to get your stories out. You told me you weren't, and
No,
now,
I wasn't.
and now
I
you
wasn't.
and Sam Pang are drunk dialing Larry Emder. Question number 5 for the win still. Whereabouts is Channel 9's The Block set this year?
Rhiannon.
Yes, Rhiannon?
Phillip Island?
It is Phillip Island.
She's
You've
done
got
it.
it, baby girl. I am going to stuff that bum bag full of Swifty bits and bobs, Rhiannon.
Oh my gosh,
Good job, Rhiannon.
Well done,
you.
Bryson. You're a lovely guy.
Would you two like to catch up as well? Chrissy will organise it.
Well,
I don't know. Pretty
maybe.
busy
We'll
schedule
see.
with 3 kiddos.
Oh, poor Bryson.
Rhiannon's got to make a tuna mornay, for God's sake.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Did you know that one of the few apps that I always make sure is paid for on my phone is ChatGPT?
Oh, do you pay for it?
I do. I pay for it because somebody introduced it to me about 6 months ago, and I never ever use it for what it's designed for, which is to do the work for you.
Yes.
But you know when sometimes you're like, what is the sort of vibe that, if I'm interviewing someone, I'll say, what are some funny things that I might not know about
Yeah, and then that
this
just
person?
fetches it all for you.
Yeah, and often I don't use any of that, but I might go, oh, hang on, what's that? And then that leads to something else that I can
So
research.
it's a rabbit hole for you.
Yes, and I really think it's great. The latest thing, do you pay for it or is there a free version? It's
I
really
just
good.
Downloaded the free version.
Well, come to me if you need
I
the
shall.
more details because I pay for it. There is a new thing. People are having fun with Chat GPT, and it can basically give you a review of your own Instagram feed
Oh, I'm here for
and
this.
tell you how you're going. And you can ask it to be nice or you can ask it to be critical. And we have done that.
We have done it on each other. Now, I take great pride in my Instagram feed.
You do. And I used to, but I'm
You've given up.
more...
Your Instagram feed though suits you. It's chaotic. Your Instagram handle should
Do
be
you know
chaotic,
what
Chrissy.
I do is I want to talk to everybody on Instagram, but I get stage fright and I get on and I go, oh God, I've got nothing to say. I'm so boring.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's just but it's not even about that. It's just how you upload. Like I have a set filter for every photo that it has to have A4 on it. Like I
What?
really curate it. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I need to do that. Anyway, I put yours in and I said, give an honest appraisal of Jack Charles's Instagram account. And this is what ChatGPT says. Jack's Instagram feed looks like a mix between a fashion magazine and a vacation brochure. But somehow he's also auditioning for the next James Bond film. 1 minute he's in a tux like he's about to walk the red carpet, and the next he's lounging on a yacht like he's on a break from his secret agent duties. Then there's that moody black and white shot because what's an Instagram feed without reminding everyone how artsy and deep you are? The final touch, those perfectly casual, oh, I didn't even know someone was taking my picture moments. I love those ones too. I know exactly the ones that this robot's talking about. In short, your feed screams, I'm here to look good and make you wish you were living my life.
I love it.
It's actually
got
totally
that.
accurate. All right, what do
Alrighty.
they say about mine?
I've done yours, Swanee.
Oh, God.
Let's start.
Am I going to be offended by this robot?
I mean, I think it's accurate. Like, that was pretty accurate for
Yeah, it
mine.
was absolutely accurate.
I'm getting some serious travel blogger who really, really loves food vibes. You've got more pictures of meals than a restaurant menu. I mean, are you trying to make me jealous or just hungry?
Oh.
And that smile? It's on almost every post. I'm starting to wonder if your dentist pays you for each one.
Oh, my God.
You could probably make an entire album titled Smiles of 2024. Also, those sunglasses seem to be working overtime, like a celebrity dodging the paparazzi at every turn.
What?
Are you secretly famous, or are you just committed to keeping those retinas protected at all costs? And what's with this train station sign? Trying to be artsy or just confused about your destination?
Oh, my God. When did I post a train station sign? Anything's possible.
Must have been when you were in Europe.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Either way, it looks like you're living your best life, even if you sometimes end up with a plate of food that's more photogenic than the scenery.
Oh, 100%. It's made me hungry.
ChatGPT gets it.
I'm going to ask it to be meaner.
Yeah, I know, that's not savage enough.
Treat me meaner.
Hey, next we're playing Chrissy's Barley Beats. Make sure you register via the Nova Player app.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go to Bali.
Mamaka by Ovolo. Good soul, good times, good vibrations in Bali. Book at overlohotels.com.
Chrissy's Barley Beats.
There is nothing like a holiday with friends in Bali.
The best.
I've done it with my friends Jane and Erin, and it was just magic. You'll never, ever forget it. Mitch, would you be so excited to win this?
Yeah, seriously, I'm so pumped. Like, everything about Bali, the vibe, and just all the locals. Like, I live for it.
I know, it's the best. It's the best food. It's just the best. Who would you take? Who are your top three?
Oh, I mean, my top three are like my closest friends. So I'd take Kieran, I'd take my best friend and my brother Rylan, and a really good girlfriend of mine, Hannah. I think they would just absolutely come for it.
Sounds great.
Are they all brats? We have a Barley brat summer.
Do they have the what?
Are they brats? Would you have a Bali brat summer?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, they're always up for a bit of a party, and like we love the beach and the sun and the food. So yeah.
All right. Well, as you know, Bali is one of my favourite holiday destinations, and Mamaka by Ovolo is the place to be. There's also return flights we're going to throw in thanks to Virgin. This is how it's going to work. Mitch, we're going to play a song that's hidden behind Bali sounds, beach sounds and seagulls, and you've got to really put your listening ears on and see if you can decipher the song behind the holiday sounds. Yep. Okay, we're going to be timing you on your guess, and whoever guesses the quickest is basically going to win on Friday.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Alrighty, Mitch, I'm about to hit play on the song.
Yep.
Oh, no!
Oh, Mitch!
Mitch!
It was like a G6, like a G6!
Oh, I can barely hear it over all those birds.
Over the seagulls! Oh,
just the point of the
bloody
game.
hell, Mitch.
Better luck next time, Mitch. Register via the Nova Player app. You could have another crack. We'll play again tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
But
Chrissy's Clickbait.
let's do this, shall we? Channing Tatum is one of those guys that apparently every woman loves.
He's not one of yours, though, is he?
He's not one of mine, and I can't see it.
Yeah, I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
What do you know me pretty well? What is it that I'm missing there? I just don't find him attractive at all.
No, he's not. He's not your sort of vibe of dude, though. Which is like, that's good that we know that.
Yeah, but he feels like everybody loves him apart from me.
I
think there's something wrong with me.
I reckon he's a little bit.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, it's a little bit mainstream, simple vibe. You need something with a little bit more.
And you know what? I think, same as Barry Keoghan, I don't go for muscles and bodies. That just doesn't do it for me.
No, you don't need a jock.
No, I don't. I prefer someone smart or with lovely eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Channing Tatum is going to sell his Taylor Swift's Eras Tour guitar pick. He was lucky enough to get one from Taylor's dad.
Old mate Scott.
Well, Scotty gives all the gifts.
He does. I got a T-shirt from Scott.
So did I.
Earlier when we went this year.
Do you remember my jaw was on the floor? I was like, oh, thanks, thanks our music director. I thought he just organised a T-shirt, like from the shop.
No, Scott.
He said no.
Came and dropped them off. Yeah.
What? It still blows my mind. Anyway, Scott's a very busy man because he's dropping T-shirts to us and he's dropping guitar picks to Channing Tatum, but he is going to sell it for charity, which I think is a lovely thing. Which brings me to gross Donald Trump has organised for AI images of Taylor Swift fans, Swifties, supporting his cause.
I know, and Taylor herself looking like she's endorsing him.
People will believe that, and I
know.
think that Donald Trump will just keep on doing it just in case one person goes, oh.
And also, I think he likes to sort of pick a fight and stoke a fire with her. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's being messy.
It's so gross.
I always think with Donald, like to his core, he is a reality TV man. So
Yeah.
he likes to stir the pot.
Absolutely. And he knows what that kind of stuff, that kind of traction,
Exactly right.
adds up. Okay, there is a festival, which of course I automatically hate because I hate festivals. It's called Beyond the Valley.
Beyond the Valley, BTV. What did you call it in the
I've
song
been
before?
calling it Beneath the Vines.
I love it. Beneath the Vines.
Beneath the Vines.
That does sound like a
Which I believe is a
festival.
Rebecca Gibney TV show. Anyway, Beyond the Valley, the lineup has been announced. Of course, there is Buckley's and none chance of me going, but we were very thrilled to see Natasha Bedingfield's name. What are your faves?
Absolute tune.
Would you stand outside and in a queue and use a portaloo in order to see her?
I'd go to the festival, but I'd find a way to do it in a
In a VIP
sort of
area.
vibe.
Well,
Because the music festival scene in Australia, it's in a tough spot. It's sad what's happening. There's been so many cancellations of music festivals. So we need to keep them alive and support them.
I agree. Look, if you can sort out where I don't have to wee on top of someone else's wee in a portaloo,
You'll go.
I may go, specifically because one of my favourite underrated acts of all time have all been confirmed for Beneath the, as also been confirmed for Beneath the Valley. The Great Sugar Babes. Destination. On your feet for me.
Yeah.
What a song. It's a one-way ticket to a madman situation. I mean, are they American? Are they English? Who would know?
What a tune.
It is hit after hit. And that's not all. There's more. Play another one. Hold in the head. They really are one of my favourites. Slightly unknown, but a great tune. And take us home with this, Jackie.
For me,
You better push the button and let me know. I mean, I'm sure you're all listening to that going, I had no idea I was a Sugar Babes fan until now.
absolutely everyone is. Did they just try to recreate the Spice Girls with the Sugar Babes?
Yes, but they're better. I'm sorry.
The Sugar Babes?
Yep,
I agree.
They're much, much better.
Way more talent. Get behind BTV. Let's all try and go and keep this
Absolutely.
stuff alive.
Speaking of going, we are going, making way for Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Now check this out. The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.